Hello, ladies and gents. So, do I have something special to show you guys for our closure example? It's going to be a blast from the past, everybody's favorite topic, coming it back to 242, memoization closure style. Okay, so just in case if you guys forgot what memoization is, memoization is an optimization technique used by computer programs to store the result of function calls in memory and returns the output given it has the same parameters. Okay, so let's see how this is implemented in Clojure. So here I have two functions. One that is just the normal recursive function of the Fibonacci sequence. The second is a memoize version of the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, so let's examine the first function here. As we can see, it's just the normal recursive way of how to do the Fibonacci sequence. A little something to note about the syntax of Clojure is that you have to put the operators before the statements. This was a little bit hard to read, but you really get used to it after a while. But anyway, moving on. So the way that you actually implement memoization is that Clojure has this pre-built function called memoize. That's literally it. That's how you memoize something in Clojure. So let's run it. Okay, so as we can see for the first call, it was 0.57 m seconds. The second one was 0.41 m seconds, so they're close. And then when it's memoized, aka when fib10 was stored in memory and taken out and looked up, the time drastically reduced to 0.039 m seconds. So the reason why we chose this example is that it really shows a good example of how simple Clojure is to use. It has a bunch of pre-built functions like memoize, and it was really easy to use. Thanks for listening.